Alright, let's dive into something that's got the tech and luxury worlds buzzing. The tokenization of a 1055-carat Colombian emerald named Bridgette. Now before you think this is just another crypto story, let me tell you, this is way more fascinating. It's not just about slapping a digital token on a gemstone. It's about redefining how we authenticate, own, and preserve rare assets in the digital age. So buckle up, because this is where blockchain meets bling, and it's a game changer. First off, what's the big deal with Bridgette? Well, this isn't your average emerald. Weighing over 211 grams and valued at around $2 million, it's a natural Colombian emerald with a color so unique, a very slightly bluish green, that it's been certified by Gubelin Gem Lab. What makes this really interesting is that it's not just about its size or color, it's about its provenance. Bridgette comes with a detailed history, and that's where Krown Network steps in. They're using their quantum-secured blockchain platform to create a digital twin of this emerald, complete with its gemological reports, ownership history, and every detail that makes it priceless. Personally, I think this is where blockchain finally starts to live up to its hype, not just for cryptocurrencies, but for real-world assets that need ironclad verification. Now here's where it gets even more intriguing. Tokenization isn't new, but applying it to something as tangible and luxurious as a gemstone? That's a bold move. What many people don't realize is that the luxury market has always struggled with transparency. Counterfeits, unclear ownership histories, and opaque trading practices have plagued the industry for decades. By tokenizing Bridgette, the Emerald Company is essentially creating a digital passport for this emerald, one that's tamper-proof and accessible to anyone who cares to verify it. If you take a step back and think about it, this could set a precedent for how we handle high-value assets in the future, whether it's art, real estate, or even rare collectibles. But let's talk about the bigger picture here. Why is Krown Network the one doing this? Well, their platform is built on quantum-secured blockchain, which means it's designed to withstand future cyber threats. That's a big deal because, as James Stevens, the CEO of Krown Technologies, pointed out, these assets are meant to last for generations. The digital records need to be just as durable. In my opinion, this is where blockchain's long-term potential really shines. It's not just about creating a record. It's about creating a record that can outlast the asset itself. Now, one thing that immediately stands out is the contrast between the physical and digital worlds. Bridgette will still be a physical emerald, sitting in a secure location, while its digital twin lives on the blockchain. This raises a deeper question. What does ownership mean in this hybrid world? When you own a tokenized asset, are you owning the physical item, the digital representation, or both? It's a philosophical question that we're only beginning to grapple with. Personally, I think this blurring of lines is what makes this project so compelling. It's forcing us to rethink traditional concepts of ownership and value. Another detail I find fascinating is the global reach this gives Bridgette. By tokenizing it, the Emerald Company isn't just preserving its history. They're introducing it to a global audience. Imagine someone halfway across the world being able to verify the authenticity of this emerald with just a few clicks. That level of accessibility could democratize the luxury market in ways we've never seen before. What this really suggests is that blockchain isn't just a tool for tech geeks. It's a tool for anyone who values transparency and authenticity. So where does this leave us? Well, this project is still in its early stages, and there are a lot of questions left unanswered. How will the token structure work? Who will have access to the digital records? And most importantly, will this model be scalable for other high-value assets? These are the questions I'll be keeping an eye on. But one thing's for sure. Bridgette's tokenization is more than just a PR stunt. It's a proof of concept that could reshape industries. From my perspective, this is just the beginning of a much larger trend, one where the physical and digital worlds collide in ways we're only starting to understand. Before I wrap up, let me leave you with this thought. If a 1055-carat emerald can be tokenized, what's next? Could we see entire museums, historical artifacts, or even natural resources getting the same treatment? It's a wild idea, but it's not as far-fetched as it sounds. What do you think? Is this the future of asset ownership, or just a flashy experiment? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this as fascinating as I did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the intersection of tech and the real world. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and stay curious.